God knew gods and goddesses, kings and queens. God knew was God and you, the knots of greeting, family, allies, and enemies was heading. Some double right. So look, man, I'm not gonna go into this is gonna take a minute. So I'm gonna go into this thing. I want to talk about Jay Prince, Dame Dash, Irv Gotti, and Suge Knight. I want to talk about them and the distribution company that they was going to create. And it's crazy, but right now I'm going to move that and I'm going to put this one over here. So the reason why I want to talk about them is just to show that when you have money and you're trying to make your money work for you, right? So now let's talk about this college scandal. And off top, homie, this goes to show, it just shows a lot. So let's go through this and then we'll talk about it as we go through it. So let me see. I kind of put these videos in order. Make sure I don't got none of them over here. I had some over here, but some of those tabs, I start going off into different things that I really just wanted to focus just on this college scandal. All right, let's play this.
Federal prosecutors charged 50 people in a stunning, elaborate scheme that had parents paying bribes, sometimes in the millions of dollars, to get their children into elite American universities.
Now, they say that they charged 50 people. Okay, now, I did all the gangbanging and all that, but I didn't do all the going to jail. I just don't understand. Is it possible to not get arrested and get charged? I don't know. Maybe it's a new world. When you got money, it's a little different. But normally, everybody I know that got charged with something got arrested. I'm just saying.
In several cases, according to the indictment, college athletic coaches accepted bribes to lie and say a prospective student was being recruited as a sports star when the student didn't even play the sport. The mastermind of the massive fraud ran the parents' money through a charity set up.
Notice how he only focused on the sport, but not the SAT itself.
He claimed to help underprivileged students. The story shines a light on wealth, privilege, and corruption around the college admissions process. But this morning, Harry Smith shines our Sunday spotlight on an organization that actually is helping disadvantaged students find their way to a good school.
Look now, look at what just happened. This is when the rest of the world speak of white privilege and white people be like, white privilege don't exist. And then you start speaking of white privilege, white people be like, you hate white people. And that happened to me at work. Motherfucker want to say I hate white people. We wasn't even talking about him. We was talking about, y'all was arguing with my other black coworker about unity ain't the reason why we in the position we're in. And he saying, yeah, unity. And we ain't even talking. And he want to put himself in here. I don't owe a black man a damn thing. I was like, my homie, it's obvious you hate white people. I don't hate white people, homie. I grew up in a situation where black people kill black. I don't give a damn about how you grew up. I'm like, well shit. If you ain't seeking to understand, then you ain't seeking to be understood, then if we just gonna be at odds. And he don't speak to me, so fuck it. It's all good. And I called him to level with him. So just to let you know that, in this system and in a book, the RBG Bible, Blueprint for Black Power, you feel me? Everybody trying to hide their black power. I bang mine. Let me see, was it 336, 365? I think it was page 365. Let me see. All right, Brother Amos N. Wilson was speaking on the White Brotherhood Collective, right? And if we go through this and read it, just through this little bit of chapter of the White Brotherhood Collective, it's basically speaking to this. Now, the White Brotherhood Collective, and I'm just going to sum it up for you so I won't drag it on because we got a lot of videotape to go through, is he basically talking about the structure, the money, and also how they come together for common causes. And this is what's happening here. So let's continue. And I would notice how he started off with the corruption scandal, cheating the system, right? So, and I'm about to play it. Watch how he divert the attention. So this just lets you know when they start doing this that the attention is about to start getting diverted from this scandal itself. It's not like R. Kelly where they constantly poke and pour R. Kelly, but he's children, but sex, rape, kidnap, forceful, and you feel me? Watch this.
This week, we were dumbfounded by a whole new category of March Madness. We're talking about deception and fraud, the ends to which well-to-do people will go to enroll their children in elite colleges.
The ends that they will go to enroll their children in elite colleges. They making it sound so nice.
The fact that people would lie or cheat or bribe to win a spot at these institutions for their children, it tells you the value of these degrees, and it shines a light.
First, now she's saying it tells you the value of the degrees. She didn't talk about the character of the people that's lying, cheating, and stealing. She's talking to the value of the degree because the degree is so valuable. So when it comes to black people stealing cars, right? Car thieves, because black people are innately criminals. It'll say it tells you the value of the Ford, that they want to steal your Ford. No, they don't say that. They talk about how criminal the person is that's stealing the car. When a black man is robbing a store, it tells you the value of the dollar. That he's willing to risk his freedom and go to jail for the dollar. They don't do that. They demonize you. But here, they sensationalizing the credential or the degree itself.
On how much we perceive these spots to be unattainable.
Deborah Beal has spent 30 years helping ethnically diverse, poor, and working-class public school kids get into good colleges.
You could just pretty much tell right there, they diverted the story. It went from these motherfuckers lying, cheating, and stealing to I'm helping diverse people. You feel me? So they pretty much had to bring in the white savior. You gotta look up the white savior movies too. And alright. So and they also brought in somebody else. I'm gonna pass this up. Alright. Now check this out. Now watch how they do this situation. I think this is the video. Let me see. Yeah, this is the video. We're gonna watch a couple of seconds in the beginning and then at the end. But check out the way they do when a student in the SATs is black.
Crop High School senior that could impact her college career.
She's accused of cheating.
They said it could impact her college career. I guess because her parents wasn't involved. I mean, well, then again, they could have been. They could have been setting her up to cheat.
To vastly improve her SAT score. CBS 4's Francis Wang is live in North Miami-Dade with the story. Francis. We're to Bay Area. We're here at Michael Crop High School. This is where 18-year-old Camila Campbell is a senior, and we actually just heard before.
Now check this. 18-year-old Camila Campbell, they told you her age. They wanted to make sure you knew she was 18. They told you her first and last name. But when it comes to everybody else that's cheating and falsifying their way into college, we only know one child, or maybe two. And we pretty much knowing one parent.
For our newscast at 5 from the superintendent of this district, he tells us he's very disturbed by these allegations. He just learned of them recently, and he actually spoke with the president of the College Board. They're the organization that's in charge of the SAT, who assured him he would be looking into this quickly and in depth because the long-term consequences could be hard.
Now notice the long-term consequences could be hard, and they about to be looking into this, and he was disturbed. Right? Alright. They show her dancing.
18. It only makes sense that her dream
18. They got her out front speaking for herself.
college is Florida State, a top 15 dance program in the to do. But that dream is now
Hold on.
to do. But that dream tree.
That's basically been the only thing that I ever wanted to do.
But that dream is now not so certain. Camila missed the January 1st deadline to get her SAT test score in.
Here she go again.
And I won't let ETS or anybody else take my dreams away from me.
What they're
So, they don't got any of these other children out there speaking for themselves.
demanding now is that the EST validate and release her score. Her attorney says she's already been traumatized, stressed, and losing chances at applying for scholarships, something her single mom desperately needs.
Now, I want you to check this out. Let them read this to you. And this is what the college board do. College board statement, right? I'm pretty sure other college boards go to this same standard. Here we go.
And this is the statement we received from College Board saying in part, quote, when scores are under review, we work directly with students to collect relevant information and make determinations about the validity of the test scores following a comprehensive investigation of the evidence. We do not cancel scores based on a score gain alone. We will only cancel scores after we are confident that there is substantial evidence to do so. Meanwhile, the attorney...
So, is there not substantial evidence to start canceling those SAT scores, despite if you've been in college for 3 years? Cancel some scores, you pretty much got to start all over. That means that everything after your SAT score is invalid. Everything you did, even if you done went in, had falsified scores, parents paid for scores to get you higher scores, and you got it, went in there, and you was the goddamn rocket scientist of the world. It's invalid until you pass this SAT, right? Let's go on. Now, this is one of the children, or my bad, adults. This is one of the adults that's 18, graduated out of school, and no longer in high school, is in college, adult. This is one of the adults that they constantly blast in her face everywhere. Well, why not blast all the other children? Why just her and her mother? They got some kind of beef with her mama for them not to be blasting everybody else, but they blasting her mama, her and her sister. Either that or they got a plan. You feel me? Or they, my mama mad like, fuck it, I'm about to bring everybody down. Something is up with this, homie. So it's like we have to feed somebody to the wolves. So, and she was the luck of the draw. Don't know. But this is kind of strange how they doing her and not nobody else. But let's listen to the way her daughter feel about school.
I actually finished like 7, no, that's like 10 TV shows in the last like 6 months.
Isn't it nice? Glad we're paying for that education. So you
Forget homework.
you can watch TV and that's your home. Another actress.
Forget homework. Now, that was, you know, just being a teen, right? 18, 19, been a, you know what I mean? That's nothing major. Here we go again.
I'm also literally never at school. That I think my class doesn't even, and maybe they forget I go there.
But she showed up on the last day because she didn't want to miss the party.
Hold on.
Exclusive Bel Air, she let slip that she played hooky a lot.
But I'm also literally never at school. That I think my class doesn't even, and maybe they forget I go there.
But she showed up on the last day.
She said she never at school, that the school forgets she go there. That just goes to show how much she's not there. So where's her education coming from? If she's not at school, evidently she's not getting education and she's not going to pass the SAT. But she wants to show up last day for the party.
Because she didn't want to miss the party.
All right. Notice high school, didn't want to miss the party. So we're going to say child right there. My bad. This is adult.
Days partying. I don't really care about school, as you guys all know. But I do want the experience of like game days, partying. I don't really care about school, as you guys all know.
Oh,
I don't really care about school. So somebody that don't care is not going to study for a SAT. We got to put this thing in perspective and look at it the way it is, homie. She don't care. But Maz and them got that bread.
That video was from last August when Olivia J. Gianelli was talking about juggling classes at USC and her budding modeling and acting careers.
Modeling and acting careers, where mama and them already laid out a path for her, homie. So really, school was just a way to say, look, she was there. I have my master's in this, and this is why I can run this. They gotta be. Why else? If they pretty much could pay for the degree itself, what they paid to get them there is pretty much worth more than a degree. and she's not going to study for the degree, but it's just that we need to place her on this campus. Maybe for future positions in certain jobs. And we're going to get to that. Now, so you won't make it seem like just I'm being biased. Since I have a coworker that believe I don't like white people. Not that I don't like the system that white people set up. Because the United States set up a system, and the system was set up by white people. You feel me? That's debatable within itself, because we get back into the Moors, and then we get back into indigenous and all the way back, farther back. But the system is for white people and the betterment of white people. White people. It's like motherfuckers scared to say white people. Not all white people. Hell, look, if you white, and just like what the comedian say. Damn, what's the comedian name? He said if you white and you poor, you just wasting your skin. Real talk. You pretty much in a position to get in. Only thing you need is the money. You give any white person the money, they pretty much could wiggle their way in.
Show the education part because I don't care, because now that I'm here, it's like actually really interesting and I love it, and that's why I'm still here.
Well, Olivia.
Let's do it again.
I just don't get it. It's not that I don't show the education part because I don't care, because now that I'm here, it's like actually really interesting and I love it, and that's why I'm still here.
Well, Olivia has not been charged in the case. Her future seems uncertain because of it.
But if you guys do want me to bring you to more classes or introduce you to teachers or whatever, I guess I can do that. Just let me know.
This is InsideEdition.com.
She really doesn't give two shits
Yeah, she
about
doesn't give
school.
two shits about school.
She really doesn't.
I don't know, man.
Both of them feel like she don't give two shits about school. It's not just me. So you understand that she don't care about school. She's not going to focus. Her mind is not there. So therefore, when it comes to passing tests, no, it's a no-go. All right. So let's continue. Now I want you to notice this: Iranian American Jewish Center, Hollywood Temple. Hey, all right. So look, this is at their temple, homie. Look, check this. Meet the brains.
Their parents paid to fix their exam scores. When authorities came knocking at Rydell's door last month, he decided to sing like a canary, working with the feds, hoping for leniency in sentencing according to the indictment. Rydell released a statement through his attorney that reads in part, "I want to communicate to everyone that I am profoundly sorry for the damage I have done and grief I have caused those as a result of my needless actions. I understand how my actions contributed to a loss of trust in the college admissions process."
So pretty much what he was doing, he was taking tests for motherfuckers. He know how to pass the test. Instead of him running the class and training them on the information, because they don't give two shits about the information. Look, buddy, we don't care about the information. Just pass the test for me. Here go the money. Go take the test. You feel me? So that's pretty much when we get back into things like slavery. Do you think white people wanted to develop new agricultural processes? You think they was sitting up there getting fanned by somebody like, oh, I had an epiphany. If we take the seed, put it an inch in the soil, no, the motherfuckers didn't go out in the field. They was too busy chilling. They job wasn't to do the actual work. Their job was to make sure the workers do the work. Their job was to mastermind the motherfucking slave, not mastermind the process. So even when you at work today, you notice this. I noticed this when I was at work. I had supervisors that was in positions, and I was like, I even watched it with other supervisors. Shipyard, John Gray, black man, bourgeois, I forgot the white dude name, but he was the one above John Gray. And when John Gray took 30 days off for his vacation during Christmas time, we wasn't getting nothing built. Nothing. All the work, after the work got done, we pretty much was coming to work and just sitting on the clock. It took John Gray, then down there, they was about to set a unit, and the unit stayed on the fucking crane for like a week. John Gray got there, walked and was like, man, look, I'm walking right behind him. Here, put a chalk there, mark, and he had me marking out where everything need to go. Boom, mark, mark, mark. Everybody start pulling ropes. We got straight to welding, got straight to work. Before that day was up, couple of hours, that unit was dropped and another unit was getting pulled and dropped down in the same day. 2 units dropped and we built it. In that week, we had a couple of units done. Everybody back working. Ship fitters, welders, pipe fitters, everybody back working. But they wouldn't get that black man in position. Then they shut down because the yard was mostly black folks working and building ships. And these black people won the contract from the government to build these ships. They moved it to Pascagoula. They shut it down. Just like right now, and I might have to do some more research on this, I hear the state of Georgia trying to take the Atlanta airport and have it controlled by the state and not the city, not Atlanta. You feel me? So this process and things like this, it don't just stay at that level. It's everywhere. Check this.
Is defending herself after her improved SAT scores were called invalid. The second time that Camila Campbell took the test, her score went up by more than 300 points. The testing company called that result invalid, they say, because her answers were similar.
We already went through that. Let me go to this one.
Families who could afford to make a huge donation get a leg up. Jared Kushner, the president's son-in-law and senior advisor, was reportedly accepted to Harvard not long after his father pledged $2.5 million to
His father.
The school.
His father pledged $2.5 million. Now understand this, homie. I want y'all to understand this. He could retire on that $2.5 million. He didn't need to go to this college. His father donated $2.5. Let's rewind that. Let's rewind it.
Advisor was reportedly accepted to Harvard not long after his father pledged $2.5 million to the school.
Homie, with $2.5 million, he could have started a business. But that wasn't. You got to understand the aspirations and the things that these people try to achieve. And this is what I'm trying to explain to my coworker, dumbass. This stupid motherfucker. And I said, and I tried to tell him, I said, man, look, it ain't the average white. I even said in a conversation that after slavery, only thing they did do was dump the poor whites in the same pot with the blacks. And we all indentured service. And then I said that's how we all ended up right here today. I said that. And I kept trying to explain not just to my coworker, but to even let him know how my coworker was wrong because of this. And I was telling my coworker he was wrong. The system is rigged. Right? And then I tried to explain that to this dumbass fool on the phone. And I'm not, man, anybody that want to work, all they got to do is work hard. Everybody work hard. You stupid motherfucker. I could tell your ass didn't go to school. And your ass don't read. And then you realize how many people do not study and read. How many people really just don't know what's going on. Then you start to see that, damn, this is not just black people that's stupid as a motherfucker. White people is stupid as a motherfucker. Then you like Mexicans are stupid as a mother. You motherfuckers are stupid. Then you run into the average black person, white person that knows something and you just enjoy them. I'm running to rednecks. And I learned that redneck is an actual term for like the hood whites.